my god, it's a Switch! It's a Switch! Yes! Oh my god! Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay, crazy past 24 hours. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, both are confirmed, releasing in November 16th. It's crazy. But yeah, they're real, and I'm just fucking blown away. Okay. So let me just go ahead and just cover some things because my mind is just like scatterbrained, and I'm just trying to get my thoughts out. This is just me getting out my thoughts on the games, getting out my opinions and everything like that. So to start off with, if you go ahead and we'll take a look at the Pokemon Twitter. Let's see. We can start right here because I was actually thinking about this. Pokeball Plus. So when they showed this in the trailer, I was a little iffy about it because at first I was like, okay, it's just like a little side accessory, and which it is a side accessory, but it's also, and I think that people aren't warranting this, like they're not really like thinking this through. Because people are going crazy about the price of this thing. I think it's about $50 US price. I'm not sure how that, constitutes to like wherever you guys are, but it's $50 where I'm from, and I was like, that's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of fucking money for what seems to be like almost like a Pokewalker or something like that. But it's not just a Pokewalker. This thing is actually a, as it says here, Joy-Con. And I think that's like, okay, people are freaking out because of the price, but it's like, it's a Joy-Con. It's not just a little Pokewalker that you can take with you. It's actually a Joy-Con that you can use in the game to move your character around in game. So after realizing that, I was like, that makes sense. This makes sense. And everything's basically like warranted here. That's fine. Like I'm okay with it now that I see that, and I'm actually a little excited too because I like the concept of throwing like a Pokeball. It's like in the anime, So honestly, I know a lot of people are like very upset about not being able to battle wild Pokemon, and at first I was a little upset about it too, and I'm still on the rocks about it. I'm still a little iffy, but at the same time I'm like, it's different, and I'd be a hypocrite if I said, oh, this is stupid, I hate it, because I have been asking for Game Freak to do something different with these games for a long time with the core games, which, by the way, guys, this is a core game. A lot of people are like in disbelief, and a lot of people are like spreading like misleading info, but these are core games, and Game Freak actually confirmed this, that these are actually main series games. They're just different, like the leaks were saying. These are like reboots in a way. This is like a reboot. It's not even a Yellow remake. It's not a remake of Yellow. It's a reboot of Yellow. Like, it's the premise of Yellow, just with like a different feeling and a different interaction and a different story. The story, I'm 100% sure the story is not going to be the same. If the story is the fucking same, that's gonna be yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. That's why I don't think it should be a reboot, and I don't think it is a I don't think it should be a remake, and I don't think it is a remake, because it's just, come on, we've been to Kanto so many times now. It has to be different. The story has to be different. This has to feel like, and you can make it feel like a new interaction with like newcomers, while at the same time having it be a new interaction with veteran players like myself. It can be that. It can be both. It can be a good game for new players. They don't know about Yellow. They don't have to know the story of Yellow, like, really. and it could just be a whole new experience for us. Like they said, this is a game for everybody, not just casual players, not just hardcore players, but everybody. Okay, so moving on, we have, this is what I was fucking like really freaking out about. This is something like me and my best friend like used to talk about. I remember when before X and Y released and we got like the trailer for it, I was like, oh man, like it just, this idea popped in my head and I was like, oh shit dude, you know what would be cool if like in this game or any game that they make it so we can actually like play together in the story. And I've always wanted that. That's been a dream of mine, like, and we finally get that in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You can play with your friend through the fucking story. That's great. One thing, and I don't see anybody else talking about this or asking this question, but one thing that I'm wondering is, can you transfer data? Like say, okay, say that I want, or not want, but say that, you know, you want to take your game, because you and your friend both have separate games. Let's say that you and your friend, so you have Pikachu, your friend has Eevee, or vice versa, and you want to, like, I know it's local, but you want to play with your Pokemon, you know? Is that a thing? Like, do you like jump in to their game with your data, like with your Pokemon and your player stats and everything like that? Or are you just this like mock-up player? Like, are you just this like almost like a I can't even think about it. I'm sorry. Like, I've been up so late and my brain is just like, it's so gray right now. It's static. But you're like a mock-up character, right? Like, like almost like an NPC is what I was thinking of. Like, you're just thrown in, you know? Like, because when they shook the Joy-Con and when your player falls in, I kind of got the idea, or I got the impression that this is just like a random character falling into your friend's game, and you'll probably use like some of your friend's Pokemon from their team. Like, you'll share the Pokemon in your friend's team or something like that, and that's how you'll co-op, and that's how it'll work. And if so, I will be crushed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my heart will be crushed, because it's like that kind of, like it defeats the purpose in a way, and at the same time, it's like, oh my god, such a missed opportunity, because it would be incredible, like fucking incredible, if you could just like take your player info, like take your actual player that you have in your game, in your Switch, and just boom, just go over to your friend's game, and then just play with your fucking character's data and with your own Pokemon, and then go back to your game. That would be crazy. Like, that's what I like want. That's what I want. I want that. But oh my god, if it's not, and if it's just like you're an NPC, like mock-up player, then I'm gonna be like, holy shit, I don't know how to feel about that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be like one of these other people like who are just like, oh man, no, I'm not playing this, I'm not touching this, fuck this shit, knowing damn well they're probably gonna buy this. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna like lie about any of that. No, I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, so we already talked about that. You can basically just throw the ball with the Joy-Con or the Pokeball, which is fucking dope. One thing is, I think they're still implying this, but I think that is very, 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 very key. Who you pick is very key. I remember seeing like a leak that said the game is like a little different based on like who you pick. If you pick Pikachu, then it's going to be like almost like a different game than Eevee. And I think I read somewhere that, oh yeah, wait. Oh no, it's just saying they'll be with you depending on who you have. But I think there's more to it. I don't just think that, okay, Eevee's going to be on your head if you pick Eevee, Pikachu's going to be on your shoulder, and that's it. Games are the same though, like on both versions. I think that the games will be kind of different depending on which one you get. We just don't know yet because we don't have that much info. Okay, so I guess that's it for that. But there's still more I want to talk about on these games. Definitely. I just can't think of any now, so I'm gonna just scroll through and see. Befriend your partner. Catching made easy. Play Pokemon together. Pokeball Plus. Okay, Pokemon Go. There we go. This is a big one because a lot of people are upset about this, even though we got it in the leak. Like, I'm on the Bulbapedia forums. I would scan through, etc. I'm not on there though. I didn't join to make an account on there, but I'm on Bulbapedia, and I would talk to guys on the forum of Bulbapedia, and like we knew like from the leaks that we were getting that seemed really like legit. We knew this was going to happen, and now people are very upset that this is happening and this is what we're getting. Especially the people who didn't know of the leaks and just found out about this game today or yesterday night. And I'm just like, okay, everybody shits on Pokemon Go. Okay, sure. The game started off amazing. First off, everybody and their mom was playing it, and then all of a sudden, I think what happened with Pokemon Go, honestly, is it just got uncool. I think it was a trend when it first released, and it got uncool to play, and people just kind of just left. Okay, yeah, there was shit that happened, like, okay, there were some bugs, and you couldn't, like, some people couldn't, like, catch certain Pokemon because of the area they're in, but I don't have a problem with this whatsoever. The Pokemon Go app is basically like a Pokewalker, I guess, as well, or maybe not. Maybe this is just a Pokewalker, and this is just like our way of finally being able to trade in Pokemon Go. Like, I guess maybe, hey, this might be the way we trade and battle with Pokemon Go. You just gotta buy a fucking Switch. I could see Niantic doing that. I could see Nintendo doing that, I should say. I can see that happening. And what can you do? At the end of the day, guys, I'm just saying, let's be fucking real here. Like, let's stop being so fucking, like, dismissive and shoddy and just, like, admit that you're gonna probably buy these games. Let's just be real. The fucking Gen 8 games or whatever they're gonna be aren't gonna come out until next year. Late next year. Not even just next year. So that's where we are. We have Pokemon Go integrated with the games, and that's okay. So yeah, like I said earlier, they're based on Pokemon Yellow version. I don't think it's a remake though. I heard as well somewhere that Game Freak confirmed it's not a remake or something. It's just based on it. So that says reboot. That screams reboot to me. And then we got Pokemon Quest, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to talk about that because I'm not interested. And I believe that's it though for like everything. I love this. This is great to see because I've always wanted to. Goddamn, I just always wanted a fucking Pokemon game where you could have like play with your friends and have 2 players. I just really hope they do it right. That's my biggest concern, is that your character isn't your character. It's an NPC that just drops in the game and you just play with your friend while you're sitting next to them. I was really hoping that you could play with your friend online. I think that would have been amazing. I think that would have been a great selling point. That would have got people, I feel that would have got people to want to buy these games even more. If Nintendo made it so you could play with your friend online with these games, I think that would have really helped, but they didn't, and they dropped the ball like they just kind of just usually do. They just dropped the ball. One last thing about these games. I really understand everybody's concerns with the online thing. Like, the rumors of like, okay, oh shit, online capabilities aren't a thing. You can't battle online. You can't trade online. I understand the concerns, but from what I'm hearing now from the updates, apparently there was some like mistranslation, and online battles are a thing, and so is online trading. You just can't have ranked battles. There is no ranked battles. These games are not aimed at the hardcore competitive players, so there will not be any ranked battles. Just fun battles, just battles online. And that's it though for the games. I mean, I'd say my hype levels is at like 8 out of 10 right now. I'm hyped for the games. I want the games. I'm gonna buy them. I'm probably even, I don't know, I might buy this shit. It's a Joy-Con at the end of the day. I might buy this shit. But it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna take this with me. It's kind of like when they released the fucking Z ring bracelet, and they were like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, they had a grown woman with this. I was like, is a grown woman really gonna take this with her? Is a grown man gonna take it with him? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like take it with me, but I don't know. I took the like Pokemon Plus for the Pokemon Go game with me, so who knows? But yeah, that's all for these games that I'm going to talk about. As for the next gen games, I really hope Nintendo is going in on the next, whatever it is, the next core RPG Pokemon games for next year. I hope they're just going in. Apparently they've been working on those games since before I think the Switch was even released. So it's going to be like 4 years next year by the time it gets released that they've been working on it. And I really, really, really hope they're just doing the best. And I hope it's amazing. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you agree with what I had to say, make sure to leave a like in the video. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about all of this, because it's so much. I'm scatterbrained as fuck. I've only had like 4 hours of sleep, but I felt like I needed to record something and talk about it because I was just looking on Twitter and I'm looking at people talk about this shit and they're going crazy. Like, everyone's going crazy about this. And I wanted to leave my 2 cents and talk about it because it's like, I'm trying to be the mediator. Like, I'm just trying to like remind people, hey, it's a Pokemon game. You're gonna buy it probably, so why trip? And also try to just give you guys some clarity and some information, because there is a lot of mistranslation and there is a lot of things just lost in translation. So yeah, guys, that's all from me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And there are definitely more videos to come regarding the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee games in the very near future. I'm probably going to do another video today or tomorrow, and hope you guys look forward.